Well, hello there, I'm Emrys from CruiseHive.com. Well, here we go with your weekly cruise news update covering all the major cruise lines. And it has been an eventful week for Norwegian Cruise Line with multiple ships. There's a cruise cancellation, a mechanical issue, and some good news with 2 NCL ships making a comeback. We've got an important catch-up for you this week indeed. Yes, including some breaking news with a mechanical issue on a Norwegian cruise ship. We'll get into that a little bit later on. There is also another cruise cancellation for the Norwegian Escape, new hull art for MSC Cruises' new mega ship, Holland America housing refugees, 2 NCL vessels returning to service, and of course, yes, that big change from the CDC by removing its cruise travel advisory. Finally, right? Alright, let's get into it on your cruise news update. We start with the US Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, also known as the CDC, which has completely removed its travel advisory warning regarding cruise ship travel on March 30th. The advisory has previously been set at level 2 moderate risk, but the color-coded warning is now removed entirely. Finally, the removal of the advisory warning shows confidence in how effectively cruise lines and individual ships are handling health and safety protocols. While there have been cases reported on board ships since US cruise operations resumed in June 2021, cruise lines have acted quickly with isolation and quarantine protocols to minimize transmission and keep cruise travelers, crew members, and local port communities safe. Cruising is making a comeback, folks, with the majority of vessels now safely sailing. It also follows just over 2 weeks since the CDC dropped its cruise travel warning from level 3 to level 2. Cruise lines have reacted to the removal of the notice, including Virgin Voyages, which is seeing unprecedented demand with bookings up nearly 120% from January to March of this year. A 4th cruise for Norwegian Escape has been cancelled due to the need for repairs after the ship ran aground in Puerto Plata in the Dominican Republic on March 14th, 2022. In a letter emailed to booked guests and travel partners, the cruise line has informed those impacted that the planned April 2nd sailing will no longer take place. The letter is virtually identical to the information provided when the March 26 Norwegian Escape sailing was also cancelled, and guests are being offered similar compensation options to make up for their missed cruise. NCL said that repairs to the vessel were taking longer than expected. The April 2nd sailing was to have been a 7-day itinerary visiting Puerto Plata, St. Thomas, Tortola, and Great Stirrup Cay, the same itinerary the ship was sailing when the incident occurred. After the ship ran aground, that sailing was cancelled and guests were flown home, and the ship has been undergoing repairs since. In the meantime, Norwegian Escape remains at Port Canaveral in Florida, where the ship is of course undergoing those repairs. The nature of the repairs has not been disclosed, nor has any explanation been given for why the work is taking extra time. Well, I would love to know your thoughts about the Norwegian Escape situation. It's a very unique situation, of course. Post a comment down below to let me know what you think. MSC Cruises has revealed the hull art for the upcoming MSC Euribia, an exclusive design that coordinates well with the ship's environmental advancements. At the same time, the line has opened bookings for the new ship, which will offer outstanding itineraries in Northern Europe when she debuts in June 2023. Very exciting indeed. Well, to create an immediately recognizable showcase of MSC Cruises' commitment to environmental sustainability, the line held an exclusive international design competition to create unique artwork for the ship's hull, inspired by the sea and its important marine ecosystem. More than 450 designs from 59 countries worldwide were submitted, and German artist Alex Flumig was selected as the winner by a panel of international judges. Congrats to Alex! MSC Euribia is scheduled to debut in June 2023, sailing from Kiel, Germany, and offering a variety of 7-night Northern European itineraries, including visits to various ports along the picturesque Norwegian fjords, as well as the vibrant port of Copenhagen. Bookings are now open for the ship's inaugural season, with discounts available for Voyagers Club's members. It has been a busy week for Norwegian Cruise Line, no doubt, and we've got 2 ships resuming operations. Norwegian Jewel returned to service by departing on a 12-day cruise from Panama to San Diego, California on March 29th. The vessel is the first in the fleet to sail from Panama and the 13th in the fleet to return to service. Through the end of March 2023, Norwegian Jewel will offer a total of 8 Panama Canal round-trip cruises, ranging from 8 to 10-day itineraries, starting from Colon, the Caribbean side of Panama, and ending in Panama City. Norwegian Jade became the first Norwegian Cruise Line cruise ship to start cruising in the Mediterranean this year on March 30th. The vessel kicked off the European season for Norwegian Cruise Line as she sailed from Civitavecchia, Italy on a 9-night Greek Isles cruise. The NCL vessel will sail 1 cruise from the Italian cruise capital before she repositions to Paris, Greece, the same port from where Norwegian Jade became the first ship in the Norwegian Cruise Line fleet to resume sailings in 2021. Norwegian Jade season in the Eastern Mediterranean will last through the end of November 2022. After that, the ship will depart on an epic 18-day cruise along the East African coastline towards Cape Town, South Africa. The Volendam cruise ship, operated by Holland America line, will be used to accommodate Ukrainian refugees in Rotterdam, Netherlands. The vessel will dock in the city for 3 months to temporarily house 1,500 Ukrainians as part of an agreement with the city. It's part of a much broader commitment by the country to accommodate 50,000 people who have fled their home country, Ukraine, since February 24th, 2022. Those on board the Holland America cruise ship temporarily will be provided 3 hot meals each day and stay in staterooms with housekeeping services. The refugees will be able to enjoy services from the ship, including the use of public spaces, fitness facilities, internet access, and other essentials. Volendam will remain docked at the cargo port located on the north side of the River Maas to allow easy access to the city for those on board. The Holland America ship was set to return on May 15th, 2022, with voyages from Rotterdam to Norway, the British Isles, and Iceland. The ship will now be resuming passenger operations on July 3rd, 2022 instead. Alright then, on to some breaking news. According to announcement made on board and a letter delivered to guests on March 31st, Norwegian Dawn is experiencing a mechanical issue and missed its planned visit to Costa Maya in Mexico on April 1st, 2022. Instead, the ship remained overnight in Roatan, Honduras, where it had visited on March 31st, and is now making its way directly back to Tampa. Norwegian Dawn is currently sailing a 7-night Caribbean itinerary, which departed Tampa on Sunday, March 27th. The ship has already visited Cozumel, Mexico, and Harvest Key, which is Norwegian Cruise Line's private island in Belize, as well as the now overnight port of call in Volendam. The letter goes on to explain that guests who booked short tours through Norwegian Cruise Line will have their costs automatically refunded to their shipboard accounts. The nature of Norwegian Dawn's mechanical issue was not disclosed, and it could be several possibilities. No announcement has been made about whether there will be an itinerary change or other alterations on the ship's next sailing, which is an identical 7-day sailing. Well, of course, we'll continue to keep readers updated on this developing and breaking news. Just keep checking the website over on cruisehive.com. It's never a slow week in the cruise industry, is it? Well, there are even more cruise stories over on cruisehive.com, including Celebrity Cruises releasing its travel requirements for transatlantic voyages. The new Disney Wish reaches a major milestone. A new cruise port could be coming to Playa del Carmen, just across from Cozumel in Mexico. Royal Caribbean releases its Alaska protocols, and Carnival Cruise Line has sent out an advisory for 2 destinations. Well, I do hope you found the video informative. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe to the Cruise Hive YouTube channel. And thanks ever so much for your time. I'm Memories from cruisehive.com, and I'll see you all soon.